Hi Cancers! Today's video is going to be an anything goes type of video. We will see what you guys need to hear today. It could be involving your love life, could be involving business, career, it could be both, your life purpose. So it's been different for everybody. I'm going to be pulling from my Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. Just one card to gauge the overall energies of the reading, and then we will get more messages from my Antique Anatomy Tarot deck. Both these decks will be linked in the description box below if you wanted to purchase another deck or a new deck. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So this is for my Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you feel like this is not resonating, feel free to check your other signs. But if you feel like it is resonating, then listen up. So I'm going to pull one card from this deck, but I also have the guidebook here with me, just because these are pretty new. I will be telling you guys intuitively what I feel about the card, but then I will also be reading the messages from the book, just because I don't want to miss anything that's important for you guys. So let's go ahead and begin. Spirit guides, guardian angels, thank you so much for these messages in advance. What is going on with my Cancers? What do they need to hear today? What is going on with my Cancer collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Please and thank you so much. We have Homeward. Take yourself out on a date. So with this card, it could mean that you need to practice a little more self-love. It could mean that you need to go explore. If you've been holding yourself back from anything, now is the time to go do it. It also means not caring about what other people think. If you want to start a new venture, you don't need anyone to go along with you. You can do it by yourself, but also just dating yourself, doing things that you love without having to worry about others. Basically is what I get from this card. Especially with this name, Homeward, I feel like you need to do things that make you feel in your comfort zone or make you feel like you're at home again. You could be feeling homesick of some sort, not necessarily for a home, although some of you guys could be feeling homesick for maybe your family, friends you used to live with, a significant other, something like that. But basically just do more things that make you feel happy, make you feel like you're at home. Things that maybe you used to do back in the day, like maybe you used to draw and you're really good at that but you stopped. Maybe you used to write or paint or sing or dance or anything, honestly, that you maybe used to love that you don't really do anymore. Go ahead and dive back into that and let your brush take off where it left you, or your pen, or whatever the case. But let me go ahead and read this, because this is also about self-love, dating yourself, relaxing, not overdoing it. Maybe when it comes to a job, some of you guys could be working too much, anything like that. But let me read this. So it says, Homeward. Take yourself out on a date. Slow down. It's time to press pause and contemplate before the next leg of your journey. It's in those solitary introspective moments where we learn the most interesting and eye-opening things about ourselves. Take yourself out on a date of sorts, even if it's just a quiet and cozy night at home. Enjoy your own company. So that is a beautiful card. Actually, this is one of my favorite cards. Just talks a lot about doing things for you, taking time. Some of you guys may be needing to, take a vacation from work, set up boundaries, tell your boss, I'm not doing everyone else's job anymore. I need the weekend off just to be by myself, that type of thing. But let me get some more messages here. You guys could have Leo placements as well, because they got a card very similar to that. What are some messages for my Cancers, please? Okay, so first one out here, we have the Page of Swords and the King of Swords. So air energy, not Aries. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, my bad. So with the Page of Swords here, this can mean that there's people around you who are gossiping. who have like a childish energy, just because the page does represent children, and the Page of Swords can represent people watching you, talking about you, stuff like that. Could be someone from your past keeping an eye on you, somebody that you cut off here with the King of Swords here. So you could have cut somebody else off, you could have blocked them even. They're still finding a way to look at your stuff or try to contact you. It could be like emails, or you could be going back and forth with somebody, but the communication is very minimal. Maybe a lot is being said, but not a lot is being said, if that makes sense. Like, there's a lot of typing, but you guys are kind of missing the mark when you guys are conversing. That doesn't have to be for everybody. I feel like there are boundaries that you need to set in your life. This could also be with a boss, because the King of Swords can represent somebody, to me it represents like a boss, a manager, somebody higher up. If you're worried about career, you could be going back and forth with them, or having some difficulty with them. Maybe there's a rumor going on about your workplace environment. Maybe you're tired of the people that you work with and you just need a break from them, or there just could be simply people in your life that you need a break from. If it's not like a significant other, it could just be friends, family, a lot of childish gossip around you, that you kind of just want to cut off, and you're kind of just like tired of it. You know what I mean? It definitely could be an ex partner though, because we did have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which does speak of reconciliation, but I don't feel like you will be reconciling with this person. I don't feel like you want anything to do with them. So we have the the Six of Cups that I was just talking about, and then we have the Moon. So I feel like things have been left unsaid between you and a person. Like I said, it could be an ex. This could be somebody you grew up with, somebody you've recently met in the past. Nothing really happened, or nothing really took off, but this person kind of like got in your energy somehow. Maybe you went on one date with them. Maybe this is someone you were with for 5 years. It's going to be different for everybody. But there is a specific person in your life who may be wanting to come back around, especially because we are in Mercury retrograde as I film this. So definitely could be people from the past coming around, or if you are in a current relationship, you could be kind of having miscommunication with your person, because I feel like things are being left out right now, or there's secrets. They don't necessarily have to be a bad secret. It could be, you know, someone's feelings, anything like that. It doesn't have to be like, oh, they're lying to you. It could just be like they're afraid to confess their love for you. I don't know. It could go both ways. It could be a positive secret or a negative secret, and in whatever case, it is going to come out. Intuitively, you will know more or less if this is a positive or negative secret that's involved in this situation. But I do feel like there is some confusion. You could be overthinking things, or you could be having harsh communication with this person. Maybe you're overreacting, or maybe you're trying to spark a fight with a person because you want them to come clean. You're tired of wondering, you're tired of not knowing how they feel, or you're tired of them beating around the bush. You're tired of the lies. Maybe you know something and you're trying to get it out of them, so you're coming across as a little harsh. You're creating arguments to get a reaction, that type of thing. That could be happening. We also have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And with the Nine of Wands, this is guardedness. And I feel like this is the energy of the other person, because again, I don't feel like they're telling you everything. And this could definitely be a romantic partner of yours, because we do have the Ten of the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles does represent like a spouse. It also represents a lot of money, so there could be lies around money. Your person could be having money problems, or somebody could be asking or borrowing money from you and you want that money back. Like I said, it's going to be different for everybody, but it definitely could be like a significant other, somebody even that you work with, somebody that you're married to, that you share finances with, something like that. But I feel like this other person is very guarded about the situation. Either I get like guardedness from feelings, but it could be they're trying to like put up a front. You know what I mean? Because they're not trying to tell you everything right now. Maybe they're in the works of doing something. So all this bickering and fighting that you may be bringing across or trying to get out of them, it's not really helping right now, just because they're not ready to tell you what they want to tell you. Although it will come out in the future. Again, this is more Cancer energy and Pisces energy here. So I feel like, especially because we are in Mercury retrograde, we shouldn't, communication could get very bad during Mercury retrograde. It's a lot of miscommunication. So starting arguments right now and jumping to conclusions is not the best, just because Mercury retrograde kind of like messes with us. You know what I mean? Where we do tend to jump to conclusions or misconstrue certain words from people around us, and it could just get really messy when it honestly doesn't have to be. So before arguing or cutting somebody off, or you know, whatever the case is, before thinking that people are talking crap about you and gossiping about you, or before creating small arguments, kind of just take a step back and wait it out a little bit. You know, don't jump to conclusions. Try and like slowly find, you know, the truth without creating unnecessary arguments, if that makes sense. So let's see what else. So we have Judgment and the Sun, so Libra and Leo energy. Wait, is Judgment? I don't think Judgment is Libra. And then we have, wow, the Three of Swords here. Okay, so this is very the fact that we have the Sun and the Three of Swords fly out with Judgment, I feel like, oh, okay, I get it. Sorry, it takes me some time sometimes, because this is like a very odd pairing. But okay, I see. You may be jumping to conclusions about a specific person or people because you have been hurt in the past. Okay, and you may be literally judging, because judgment can mean, you know, making a decision, contracts and stuff like that. But in this situation, I do feel like you could be judging a situation poorly because of what happened to you in the past. Like I said, jumping to conclusions, that type of thing. But when in reality, that does not have to be the case, especially because we do have the Sun here. You are meant to be happy. These people are meant to bring you happiness. It's just a little murky right now because of Mercury retrograde. Like, things are off, and they could absolutely be lessons. The universe sending you lessons to not overreact, to not misjudge or misconstrue situations, and to kind of let go of the burdens from the past with that Three of Swords. If somebody had hurt you or made you feel like you couldn't trust a situation, anything like that, I definitely do feel like you're dealing with a significant other, that you're jumping to conclusions with a significant other, because we have the Lovers, the Magician, and then we also have the Queen of Swords. So y'all know the King and Queen are counterparts. So I definitely do believe that you are dealing with a significant other, a soulmate, and soulmates can also be best friends, family members. Yeah, I definitely do feel like this is a soulmate type of situation, but I do feel like this is something good for you, because the Magician speaks of manifestations coming true, you know what I mean? And then the Lovers just signifies a soulmate. It does also signify a decision, but in this case, I'm taking it more as a soulmate type of situation. So you could be dealing with a partner, maybe this is somebody new, or maybe you guys are kind of getting serious right now, or communication is getting messed up, and before this you guys were perfectly fine and happy with that Sun energy, and now things are kind of getting a little confusing. I think you may be misjudging the situation because of your past with that Three of Swords, because this to me is past energy. It's not coming across as now. I think that you may be just misjudging a situation, and I would honestly just wait it out. Do not jump to conclusions. Like, they keep bringing me that message, don't jump to conclusions. I am sorry that I'm repeating that so much. That can be very annoying, but yeah. Let me get an advice card for you just to end this off, because I really don't feel like this person is malicious, is lying, or I don't feel like this person is meant to hurt you. Yeah, we have the Nine of Pentacles here. I definitely feel like they could be financially burdened right now, but they don't want to tell you that. Like their finances could be a little messed up, or they could be worried about their finances and career. Or maybe they're emphasizing this is somebody that you work with. We have the Page of Wands. This could be a new situation, or Spirit wants you to focus on your hobbies right now and not focus on, you know, the situation so much. We also have Death in reverse. Let me put it reverse for you guys. Scorpio energy and fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. With that Death reverse, I feel like there's not an ending here. You might think that things are coming to an end, but there's absolutely not an ending here. This is just pure miscommunication. So try not to start arguments to get a reaction. Try not to lurk on social media and try to find answers yourself. Kind of let the situation play out. You may be just overreacting in a specific situation, specifically with a significant other or a best friend, that type of thing. I don't feel like it's a group effort. I feel like it's you and one other person. Whatever you think is going on, it's not the whole truth. The truth will come out and it will make you feel a lot better, and it could be involving finances, but doesn't have to be. Could be involving commitment, because the Pentacles can represent commitment. So don't think that your person is up to something. There is definitely some things that need to be said, but I don't think that this is something that is going to hurt you. I feel like when the truth comes out, it's going to make a lot of sense and put ease on yourself. Spirit wants you to focus on your own things, your own hobbies. The Page of Wands to me is hobbies, being creative, stuff like that. Focus on you, do things that you love. Don't put so much energy into the situation, because the truth is not meant to come out yet. Your person is not ready, and we have to respect that. And then Death reverse coming out is just letting you know that there's no ending here. There's no fight that's to come. There's no hurt that is to come. Truth will be revealed, and it will be revealed in your favor, and it'll make you feel like a weight is lifted off your shoulders and that you were tripping for nothing. Okay, so don't cause a breakup or a fight when it's not needed. Okay, but yeah, you guys, that is it for this quick reading. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please let me know down below. I love to read your guys' stories. Like, comment, subscribe, help your girl out however way you can. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I love you so much, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.